All right, so we are starting chapter 2. It's all about unit rates, ratios, proportions. So our first section is connect ratios, rates, and unit rates. In our WALT, you're going to be able to use ratios, ratio concept, and reasoning to solve multi-step problems. So lots of word problems here. I'm going to post these guided notes on Google Classroom. So if you would like to print them out and do them with me, you can. If you don't have a printer at home, that's okay. You can just open your book to 2-1 and follow along. Okay, so explain it. In a basketball contest, Elizabeth made 9 out of 20 free throw attempts. Alex made 8 out of 20 free throw attempts. Janie said that Elizabeth had a better free throw record because she made more free throws than Alex. So if we look at Elizabeth, she made 9 baskets out of 25 attempted, and then Alex made 8 out of 20 attempted. So what Janie is saying is that Elizabeth automatically has a better free throw record because she made more free throws than Alex. So Elizabeth made 9 and Alex made 8, but you have to consider the fact that Elizabeth attempted this 25 times and Alex only attempted it 20 times. So do you agree with Janie's reasoning? Explain. No, Janie's not correct because you can't just compare the number of baskets made because Elizabeth made more attempts. So we're going to write no. Janie is incorrect because you cannot just compare the number of baskets made because Elizabeth made more attempts. Okay. Next question. Decide who had a better free throw record. Justify your reasoning using mathematical arguments. Okay. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to make a common denominator to compare these fractions. So for Elizabeth, she made 9 out of 25 baskets. And then for Alex, she made 8 out of 20 baskets. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a common denominator. I'm thinking with 25 and 20, the easiest common denominator is 100. So basically I'm going to get both of these fractions to have a denominator of 100, and to do that I'm going to multiply the denominator by 4 here because 25 times 4 is 100. Now if I multiply the denominator by 4, I also have to multiply the numerator by 4. So 9 times 4 is 36. So 36 out of 100 throws, and then this one we're going to multiply by 5. Multiply by 5 because 20 times 5 is 100. Multiply numerator by 5. 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, which one had the better free throw record? That would be Alex. Alex has the better record because she made 40 baskets out of 100 while Elizabeth only made 36. Okay, next. Find unit rates. Nathan and Dan were both hired as lifeguards for the summer. They received their paychecks for the first week. Who earns more per hour? So if we look at Dan, it says that he made $78.75 working 9 hours. And then if we look at Nathan, it says that he made $46.25 working 5 hours. So what we need to do here is we need to figure out how much Dan made per hour and how much Nathan made per hour, and then we need to compare those unit rates to see who made more money. Okay, so per hour. We're first going to take Dan. He made $78.75 in 9 hours. I want to get this to 1 hour because I want to figure out how much he made per hour. To do that, I'm going to divide by 9. Divide by 9, 8.75, so $8.75 per hour. And you can do that longhand or put it in the calculator. And then we're going to do Nathan. $46.25 in 5 hours. We need to get this to 1, divide by 5, divide by 5, $9.25 per hour, $9.25. You can either write per hour or you could actually put like this, slash, because the slash sign means per hour, okay? So basically, Nathan made more money per hour. All right, now I want you to try it, so you can pause the video and then check to see if you're correct. Okay, Jennifer is a lifeguard at the same pool. She earns $137.25 for 15 hours of lifeguarding. How much does Jennifer earn per hour? We're going to put $137.25 here, and we're also going to put that here. That's for 15 hours. We need to get it to 1, so we need to divide by 15. Divide by 15. When you do that, you're going to get $9.15 per hour. Next, use unit rates. Okay. Brian agrees to watch his neighbor's dog for 7 days. His neighbor provided a 128-ounce bag of dog food. Does Brian have enough food to feed the dogs all 7 days? So step 1, we're going to use unit rates to find out how much each dog eats in 7 days. So first of all, Buster, he eats 20.5 ounces in 2 days, and then Roxy 22.5 ounces in 3 days. We need to figure out how much each dog eats per day. So after 1 day, what do they eat? Then what we need to do to figure out how much they eat in 7 days is multiply by 7, multiply by 7. All right, so first we're going to start with Buster. 20.5 over 2. Okay, we need to get the denominator to 1 to figure out how much he's eating per day. So we're going to divide by 2, divide by 2, and we get $10, sorry, 10.25 ounces per day for Buster. Now we're going to do Roxy. 22.5 over 3, divide by 3, divide by 3 to get the denominator to 1. 22.5 divided by 3 is 7.5. So 7.5 ounces per day. Okay, now we need to figure out how much they're eating in 7 days. So to do that, we need to take 10.25, multiply by 7, and that gets you 71.75 ounces for Buster. And then we need to do 7.5 times 7, and that gets you 52.5 ounces for Roxy. Now it says his neighbor provided a 120-ounce bag of dog food. Does he have enough food? So what we need to do, so Buster's eating this after 7 days, and Roxy is eating this much in 7 days. So to figure out how much they eat all together, we need to add these two numbers. So we need to do 71.75 plus 52.50. 5, 12, 4, 12. Okay, so 124.25 ounces after 7 days. So if he has a 128-ounce bag of dog food and they're eating 124.25 ounces, yes, Brian does have enough food. Okay, next. All right, so compare using unit rates. Suppose that each jump covers the same distance. How many jumps does it take each animal to cover the same distance? So if we look at the rabbit traveled 8 meters with 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3 jumps. The kangaroo rat traveled 12 meters with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps. Okay, so what we need to do is I'm actually going to make a table for this. We want to figure out how many jumps does it take each animal to cover the same distance. Okay, so we're going to make a table for the rabbit. Jumps, meters. And then we're going to make a table for the kangaroo rat. Jumps, meters. Okay, so we're going to put 3 jumps for the rabbit because he did 3 jumps, and that's 8 meters. So then I'm going to multiply by 2 here, multiply by 2. So that means that 6 jumps is going to get him to 16 meters, because if I multiply by 2 here, I have to multiply by 2 here. Now I'm going to multiply by 3. 9 jumps would get him to 24 meters, because 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, kangaroo rat, 5 jumps is 12 meters. Multiply by 2. 10 jumps is 24 meters, and we have a match. Same distance here, 24. So how many jumps does it take each animal to cover the same distance? It takes the rabbit 9 jumps to get to 24 meters, and it takes the kangaroo rat 10 jumps to get to 24 meters. Okay. Now you're going to do the try it, so you're going to pause the video, do the try it, and then check to see if you got the right answer. All right, so kitchen, bathroom. A kitchen sink faucet streams 0.5 gallons of water in 10 seconds. A bathroom sink faucet streams 0.75 gallons of water in 18 seconds. Which faucet will fill a 3-gallon container faster? Okay, so it doesn't actually ask us, the 3 gallons, like, we don't really need to calculate anything with the 3 gallons because it doesn't really ask us about that. It's just saying really which one streams faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out how many gallons the kitchen sink faucet and the bathroom sink faucet streams per second. So we're finding a unit rate here. Unit rate, so we're going to take 0.5, divide by 10. We're going to get this to 1. Divide by 10, divide by 10. When you divide by 10, you can just move the decimal over 1 place to the left. So that's 0.05 gallons per second for the kitchen faucet. Now for the bathroom, it's 0.75 over 18. Divide by 18, divide by 18, that gets our denominator to 1, and 0.042, you have to round it off in the calculator, so that's 0.042 gallons per second. It's saying which faucet will fill a 3-gallon container faster. This one, the kitchen, because it's streaming more water per second. 0.05 is a greater number than 0.042. All right, that's all the examples. What I would like you to do now is I want you to do the do you know how questions. I'll post a picture of this in Google Classroom, a picture of the worked out solutions. Then you're going to do the first page of the practice and problem solving, and I'll post a picture of that as well. All right, first lesson done.